everybody, welcome to 2016, and my first topic today is letting go of soul suckers. So a lot of us have this thing about allowing people into their lives that just suck their souls dry. So what I mean by that, which I think you know what I mean by that, is that there's a lot of people in our lives who we choose to allow to stay in our lives who just suck the life out of us. You know, there's people who constantly are calling us up on the phone and they talk to us about nothing more than about their negative energy, and they repeat their stories over and over again. And then even when you give them advice that they're still not really listening to you, they just want to talk. You know, they'll ask you for your advice, but they really don't want your advice. You know, in other words, they're not going to take it. As a matter of fact, I heard this definition of what's known as an ask hole. The definition of an ask hole is someone who asks for your advice and does the complete opposite. That's the definition of an ask hole. So, like I said, there's a lot of people who we choose to allow in our life, you know, on a personal note, whether it be with family, whether it be with friends. And you have to learn to detach yourself from these people. Otherwise, their negative energy, their negative karma is going to end up becoming a part of your karma, and then that's what gets you down. Now, if you see that, you know, these people are calling you up on the phone, all right, and you look down and you go, oh, it's them again, don't take the call. Okay, that's one of your solutions. Don't take the call. Let it go into voicemail. You don't have to be accessible to everybody every single time they want you. You have to be able to return their calls when it's good for you. And I always say, when I have quality time and quality energy to speak with a particular someone, or maybe it's a few people, but I need the quality time and the quality energy to be able to give my everything to them, or to even deal with them, I should say. You know, just because they want you doesn't mean you have to be accessible all the time. You know, and forget about the guilty conscience. You know, like, oh no, I feel bad, or they're always hurting, or nobody else likes them, or they have no other friends. Well, if you keep on making yourself so accessible to everybody, all right, they're not going to value your time. You know, it's like a dime. You know, you could find a dime or a penny anywhere. It's like no one's really going to value that. But if you find a $50 bill or a $100 bill, you know, people really value that because it's not as accessible. So you can't always make yourself so accessible when you're, you know, dealing with the public, you know. So you got to learn to respect your own time, and then people will eventually respect your time. But if you have no boundaries, all right, and that, you know, you're just willing to do everything and anything for anybody at any time, that's why people are not respecting you in the way that you want. And yet it's not all their fault, it's your fault because you're conditioning them that way. You know, so if you want to get rid of all those soul suckers, or at least cut them way down, then you have to make your time more valuable by not making yourself so accessible to these people. And then eventually they'll get it. But what they've created in their life, what karma they've created in their life, it's not your responsibility. That's their problem. All right? And don't be afraid to delegate, you know, responsibilities. Or if these people need a lot of help or more help than you're capable of giving with your energy or time, you know, first of all, you got to let them know. And not everybody really understands, even when you try to explain to them. You know, so maybe you could get another friend or a family member who's willing to talk to them to give them some time. You know, but it's also okay, I feel, that when they're constantly talking and talking and talking and talking and talking, and then they won't stop talking, then you just got to say, listen, and you call their name, all right? Let's just say their name is Jessica. Say, Jessica, Jessica. And then all of a sudden you capture their attention. And they'll go, yeah, listen, I love you and I have to go. And they'll go, oh, okay. How can anyone get angry at you when you say, I love you and I got to go? All right? You know, or if you just stopped and you feel uncomfortable saying I love you, but if you said, hey, listen, hey, Robert, listen, you're the best and I got to go. I have someplace to go. All right? Don't be afraid to cut them off. Some people just won't stop talking no matter what, even after you say that. And then you just got to be a little stronger in the way that you release the conversation. So that's my advice to you, to learn how to deal with soul suckers or to let them go. And this is Artie Hoffman. I want you to check out my website, artiehoffman.com. Check me out on Facebook, YouTube's. I got a really bunch of cool videos. And check out what my events are doing on artiehoffman.com. And if you want a private reading, all right, private reading meaning one-on-one, or we could do a girls' night out. We could do a party. You know, that would be really cool. And or you could have girls and guys. What do I care? It will be a lot of fun. So I'll be more than happy to travel to you if you can't travel to me. And I do phone readings too. So give me a call at 877-ANGEL-02, and I'll be more than happy to talk to you. So you take care, everybody. Thanks a lot.